It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be talking about a question everyone has been asking following the previous episode of Fear the Walking Dead, Season 8, Episode 9, which was called Sanctuary. We're going to talk about why didn't Dwight, Sherry, and June visit Alexandria. So stay tuned. We'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So of course, we do know that Dwight and Sherry actually returned to the sanctuary in this episode, and it all started with Dwight first. He went to his old house, which led him to the sanctuary, and of course, as far as Dwight is concerned, sanctuary should still be standing. The last time he was there, Sanctuary was getting help from all of the other communities. So the fact that he went there and no one was there should have been the first red flag for him as far as what could have happened. Now, if nothing really happened with Dwight, Sherry, and June, and there was no reason to go to the other communities, then I would have been fine with them just visiting their old house. Because of the medical emergency that they were facing with Dove, I feel like the most logical way that the story should have gone is for Dwight or Sherry to mention that there are communities nearby that they could go to that can help them out. Now, you might be asking, why wouldn't Dwight want to go back in the first place? Well, it's because the last time he was there, he was still seen as a savior, and he was actually exiled by Daryl Dixon. Daryl sent him away to look for Sherry and to make it right. But as far as Dwight is concerned, he's not welcomed back because Daryl exiled him. And that's definitely a good explanation why Dwight wouldn't want to go back. He doesn't want to face Daryl and the others. That's exactly why he hallucinated that Daryl came to get him. So that all makes sense. What doesn't make sense is why Dwight or Sherry didn't tell June to take Dove to this nearby community, because they have people there that can help them out. But they just didn't do that. I mean, what would that have done? That would just take June and Dove out of the story for a little bit. And then they could have explained later on that they went there, got the help they needed, but they returned to Padre because Padre needed their help. They could have had Dwight tell June not to bring up their names, either Dwight or Sherry. That way, nobody would have known who sent these people. Of course, the question that comes up is maybe that would have made them not trust the people coming in, but Dove was a young kid. I'm sure that Alexandria or Hilltop or Kingdom would have helped them out. So as far as I'm concerned, the fact that Dwight didn't want to go back to Alexandria or even Sherry makes sense because Dwight was exiled. And as far as Dwight is concerned, neither Dwight nor Sherry are welcomed back. But why didn't they have June and Dove go to Alexandria? That is definitely a plot hole. In the Daryl Dixon spinoff, Daryl communicated with Carol. Carol told him someone is back. We didn't hear the name. So it was a perfect opportunity for them to make this really work, and a way to have that scene from the Daryl Dixon spinoff with Daryl talking to Carol on the radio be something that's actually meaningful and something that connects directly to end of the Fear the Walking Dead story. But they ended up not doing that, but ended up just doing a lazy story with Dwight and Sherry going back, which could have been good if they wrapped up their story, but they didn't even do that. I mean, this was really just fan service, and not good fan service. It was a lazy way to have fan service to some extent, to have Dwight and Sherry go back and not really pay attention to the details of whether it makes sense the way it happened or not. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through in this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.